this working? Yeah. What's going on YouTube? Hope you are good. Welcome to my first video, the first ever video on my channel. I hope you were good, and yeah, I hope that the week is pretty well so far. So basically, what I thought I'd do, because probably no one's going to watch this video, and if they do, then you know what, if you're watching this right now, you're my pal. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to literally, I'm just going to take you through a leg day. That's all I'm going to do. Literally take you through a leg day, a little bit of a voiceover, give you a few little tips and tricks to do in your leg day, and yeah, we'll go from there. So probably the chances are the next time you'll see me, I will be either in my car or in the gym. See you there. Yes guys, so just before I get to the gym, I just wanted to jump on and just tell you guys the importance of tracking your training and working to a plan that is suited to you and around your abilities. Because if you're working something that's not suited to you, or you're kind of going in the gym and you're kind of winging it from session to session, then the efficiency of like your overall progress, you know, it's gonna be halted. And so it's super important that you start somewhere, you have intention with each session, you have intention with your training, and of course you make sure that what it is that you're doing on a session to session basis is having a positive impact on your physique, your strength, obviously the results that you want. So yeah, super important guys. Quick one from me, but make sure you work into a plan so you can smash it. Yeah, let's go, gym time. Yes guys, so as you can see, pretty much what I'm doing, I'm just checking my numbers from last session and then just seeing kind of where I need to start with my warm-up sets here. So with the abductor, you know, a lot of guys skip this, but this is super important with your training. You need to keep this in your training program because the internal rotation and external rotation of your hips makes all your other movements stronger. So 100%, you should definitely keep this in your program. As you can see, this is my first working set. Well, you can't see it because you don't know, but realistically, this is my first working set. As you can see, the reps are nice and controlled. Yeah. I'm feeling there for the range of motion that I need to stick in. When I get that contraction in the middle, I hold for a second and then I control the weight out the same. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just making sure those reps are consistent. I'm keeping as much load on the adductors as possible, so that's the inside of your thigh, and just making sure that I'm putting as much work onto them as I possibly can and keeping those reps consistent. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm pretty much struggling with this last rep. But yeah, we squeezed it out, we got it done, we're held, and you've got to always make sure that you're controlling on the way out on that last rep as well. Don't rush it. So moving into the seated leg curl. As you can see, again, the reps are very controlled. The only thing that I don't like about this machine is that it doesn't let me extend all the way to the top of the range of the movement. So I'm coming up to the top and I've got to keep flexioning my knee, otherwise the plates are touching, which again then just takes the tension off the hamstrings. So in order to keep the load and the tension on the hamstrings, I'm literally just having to shorten that range of motion slightly at the top. But yeah, realistically, some machines are set up differently. This gym's quite close to my house, so yeah, it's one of those ones. In terms of kind of the setup of this machine, your lower back should always be neutral to the seat. So your lower back, in fact, your entire back shouldn't really leave the seat at any point. You should be holding yourself fixed down into the machine, yeah, and pushing yourself and holding everything so everything remains neutral, yeah. Brace your core, and like you can see here, I'm grinding out these reps. I don't actually think that I get the next rep. I think I almost squeezed a little fat out instead of actually squeezing the rep out. But but yeah, here we are. Sometimes you've just got to push that extra last little rep. Make sure you're friggin' loading those hamstrings up and pushing yourself to where you can go to. But yeah, a few little pointers there for seated leg curl. So yeah, pretty much from what you can see here in the leg press, I'm pretty much just pulling myself right down in that seat. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to keep my lower back, in fact my entire back spine, neutral to the seat. Your upper back can lift off the seat a little bit, but you want to make sure that your core is engaged and your lower back remains really planted in that seat so that you're not getting any kind of rounding at the bottom. As you can see, the reps here are really consistent. I actually sped them up a little bit today just to get a little bit more intensity in there. But overall, yeah, as you can see, they're consistent. I'm not coming too low. I'm sticking within the range of motion, and I'm keeping that intensity up. So yeah, a few little pointers there as well to take into your leg press. Yeah, see this thing with calves, like this machine is not built for calves. This is actually a leg press. But there is no calf machine in my gym where I'm training. So realistically, I am having to use this to do just some calf raises. I'll be honest and say that genetically I've just got really good calves and I don't actually need to trim them that much. But what you need to focus on here is the lengthening of the hamstring. So just really stretching out at the bottom, and then the contraction at the top is the most important. So just the lengthening and the squeeze. Boom! That is the gym done, legs done. Some solid numbers today, if I'm honest. There's definitely some solid progressions. Adductor went well, abductor also went well. The leg press just felt super easy today. So volume was increased on that, so that's awesome. Pretty much, it was a good session. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm literally just gonna go home. I'm gonna eat my post-workout meal, which is usually just oats, protein, and some berries, maybe a bit of peanut butter as well, just to add some fats into there. But yeah, I'll catch up with you then, guys. I'll show you what I'm eating, and yeah, we'll go from there. What's going on, guys? So back from the gym now. Big session inside the building and that. But yeah, here we are. This is breakfast. Voila. It's a little bit runny, you know. I don't usually make it that runny. But basically what we have here is, let me just show you. So we've got, if it focuses in on the vibe, you're gonna put, there we go. So we've got berries, we've got 50 grams of berries, 15 grams of smooth peanut butter, we've got 60 grams of oats, 1 scoop of Perform carrot cake whey, and yeah, that's the vibe for today. Bit of water, of course. Stay hydrated, guys. You know how we do when we're coming on through. But yeah, guys, I just want to, I'm gonna leave this video here. It's a short one, excuse the haircut, I'm going for a trim today. But if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you enjoyed it and you want to see what I'm going to start bringing, then subscribe to the channel. I'm not saying do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You know what I mean? But ultimately, this is the first video, so if you're watching this, very much appreciate it. And yeah, I value you being here. So take care, and I'll catch you soon.